ladies and gentlemen, this podcast is not for those under the age of 50. It's for the people over the age of 50. One of our acting heroes, one of the greatest and the most underrated actors of the last 50 years, Falling Down, Lonesome Dove, Apocalypse Now, The Rose with Bette Midler. I think he should have won an honorary Oscar because the roles he did on the big screen and tremendous. Frederic Forrest, now born Frederic Fenimore Forrest Jr. in Waxahachie, Texas. He came to public attention for his performance in the great film Where Did the Legends Die, which earned a nomination for the Golden Globe for Most Promising Newcomer. He went on to receive Academy and Golden Globe Award nominations for the Best Supporting Actor category for his portrayal of Huston Dyer in the musical drama The Rose. He also portrayed J. Chef Hicks in the Francis Ford Coppola's epic war film Apocalypse Now, which probably is nearly his best performance, and collaborated with Coppola on 4 other films: The Conversation, the very underrated One from the Heart, Hammett, and Tucker the Man in His Dream. His other credits included Missouri Breaks, The Two Jakes, and Falling Down, along with the television series 21 Jump Street, Lonesome Dove, where he played Blue Duck. Wow, what a villain, and Dick Hinder. Born again in Waxahachie, the son of Virginia Allie Near McSpadden and Frederic Fenimore Forrest Sr., a foreign furniture store owner, whose greenhouses provided plans for sale at retail stores. In 1966, Forrest began acting on stage and operated production of Viet Rock. His film debut again was in When Legends Die at the advanced age of 37. The Forrest was known again as Chef in Apocalypse Now, the neo-Nazi surplus store owner in Falling Down, where he almost raped Michael Douglas, and of course Dashiell Hammett in Hammett and Citizen Cohen. He had a role as a Native American bandit Blue Duck in the 1989 miniseries Lonesome Dove, who my father called the most villainous Aboriginal villain in Western history. Again, Academy Award nominated for his role in The Rose, and of course, great and the beautiful Marilu Henner. He was married to her from 1980 to 82. He also appeared in Valley Girl, The Two Jakes, The Stone Boy, Missouri Breaks, The Deliberate Stranger, TV, of course, the Ted Bundy movie, Promise of Anything, and horror maestro Dario Antonio's first American film, Trauma. On television, he played Captain Richard Jenko in the first season of the Fox TV series 21 Jump Street, and he was subsequently replaced by actor Stephen Williams, who played Captain Adam Fuller for the remainder of the series. In 1990, he appeared as a private investigator in Lomax in the BBC miniseries Dick Hinder. He played Sergeant McSpadden in the Civil War-themed movie Andersonville and the real-life U.S. Army General Earl Wheeler in 2002, Pat the War, the final film for John Frankenheimer. Now, the career context, him and John Cazale had similar paths to success, but with John dying of cancer, Frederick got a lot of roles that could have been geared for Cazale. Ironically, he got his start as a Blue Whale customer in Dark Shadows in 1967. So on film credits, The 55, Futz, When the Legends Die, The Dawn is Dead, The Conversation, Larry, The Gravy Train, Promise of Anything, Permission to Kill, The Missouri Breaks, the very underrated Ruby and Oswald, where he did play Lee Harvey Oswald, It Lives Again, Sweepstakes, Mrs. Columbo, Apocalypse Now, Survival of Dana, The Rose, One from the Heart, Hammett, Who Will Love My Children, Valley Girl, Saigon You're the Cat, The Parade, Calamity Jane, played Wild Bill Hickok, Best Kept Secrets, The Stone Boy, Covitus, the miniseries version, Right to Kill, Return, Adventures of Huckleberry Finn film, The Deliberate Stranger, the Ted Bundy movie, Word of Children, Stacking, 21 Jump Street, Little Girl Lost, Beryl Markham, A Shadow in the Sun, Tucker and Mandy's Dream, Gotham, Lonesome Dove, Margaret Burke White, Valentina Returns, Cat Chaser, Music Box, The Two Jakes, Dick Hinder, Twin Sisters, The Young Riders, TV series, Citizen Cohen, The Habitation of Dragons, Rain Without Thunder, Hidden Feelers, Falling Down, Trauma, Precious Victims, Double Obsession, Against the Wall, Chasers, Lassie, One Night Stand, Double Jeopardy, of course, Andersonville, Crash Dive, The Brave, The End of Violence, One of Her Own, Alone, Implicated, Boogie Boy, Murphy Brown, Point Blank, Whatever, Black Thunder, The First 9.5 Weeks, Shadow Lake, Street Water, Shadow Hours, The Spreading Ground. Like I said, the Spreading Ground, Militia, A Piece of Eden, The House Next Door, Path to Wars, The Quality of Light, and All the King's Men. He had not acted the last 7 years, of course. All the King's Men with Sean Penn, and of course my good friend Paul Desmond of Legends of the Fall fame. Now, Bette Midler posted something, said that the world was lucky to have him, a strong supporting actor. The idea about Frederic Forrest, he could fit the nerdy character, but starting so late in his career was a very, very strange way, because Steve Buscemi and him were sort of the two most recognizable character actors. He would never be a lead actor, but Blue Duck, go back to Lonesome Dove. What a friggin' performance. It's amazing. It's amazing to see what he brought out of Tommy Lee Jones and Robert Duvall in that one, because, let's gamble, But put it this way, comic book heroes, the Blue Duck is one of the most vile characters ever. No redeeming qualities. And the name of Blue Duck, there was a real Blue Duck, but it wasn't as bad as this guy. So go back to Lonesome Dove. I would recommend 4 things to watch with him in it, of course. One from the Heart, The Rose, Falling Down, and Lonesome Dove. When he shows up, he kidnaps the show. He's a murderer, he's a gambler, he's a whoremaster, the whole kit and caboodle. Frederic Forrest, we're going to miss you, brother. My only regret, I never met you in person, because I don't think we were doing many celebrity events. But from the time I saw you in Apocalypse Now, which is the first movie I saw him in, my dad and I said, this guy is dynamite. And we always thought he would do like a Wyatt Earp type movie. And when Tombstone and Wyatt Earp came out, we were shocked to not see Frederic Forrest play one of the characters in that movie. Because you can imagine Powers Booth and Frederic Forrest in the same gang in a Western. Fuck, that would be outstanding for me. Frederic Forrest, again, one of the best supporting actors in the history of the world, and he will be missed. Ladies and gentlemen, if you like what you're doing with our vintage podcast, let us know what to like, comment, subscribe, or share. Bye.